Hi, my name is Arlo Nugent of Living in Brentwood, and join me as I tour the iconic Nashville Nantucket house. Now, this home is where New England coastal meets refined rustic country. But as we walk into this room, there's something I want to point out, right? This custom iron window that's here, first, you don't even see that. The idea is with the light transfer to go from the back of the house to the front of the house. So you have the contrast of this dark room with all these other light rooms. And then this shelf here, this is super cool. This is something where the owners took things from all of their recent travels. So here we have Italy, Hungary, Iceland, St. Lucia, and a 50-million-year-old fossil from Wyoming. Now, as we enter this house, I just want to point out this groin vault ceiling. I've never seen anything like this outside of cathedrals, especially not in someone's home. Okay, so with a home this beautiful, every little piece in here looks like art. The homeowner was thinking, well, what do we do about a TV? Do we need a TV? And if we have one, where would we put one? So most people, the answer would just be right above the mantle, above the fireplace. But here, it's taller than I am. So you could imagine what that would do to your neck trying to stare up there. What is a way that would be cohesive with the flow of this home to have a TV still in the living room? Right there. So you have this custom easel with a TV. Now, speaking of this nearly 7-foot fireplace, each of these native Nashville stones was hand-picked out by the owner. Could you imagine on a cold winter day, just sitting in here and enjoying your coffee? Okay, so this house has attention to detail and forward thinking everywhere. The homeowner truly thought of it all. This right here is an outlet that is flush in the drywall. Now you're thinking maybe, why would you need an outlet there? Just think about string lights during Christmas. Normally you're looking for an outlet and there are none, and even if you find one, you have a messy extension cord. Here, it just runs all the way across. Okay, so now check out this seamless transition from the living room to the kitchen, starting with this rough cut cedar beam, which is a nod to Nashville tradition. Now, it's important when you have this type of seamless transition that the cabinets look like furniture. So these actually match what you have in the living room. So as you enter the kitchen, one of the first things that I noticed are these bell glass lanterns, which are a nod to old Americana Nantucket. So the second thing I noticed was this Bertazzoni range. This is from Italy, and I honestly have never seen anything like it. Okay, so the sconce lighting up here, the marble actually matches the countertops. Now, speaking of lighting and attention to detail, the kitchen actually has art lamp lighting that is highlighting the china cabinet. So this pantry is also a storm shelter. So check this out. This is 1 foot of concrete all the way around. And in here, you have everything, right? You have, of course, everything that a pantry would have. But when I say the owner really thought of everything, behind this microwave, there's a phone line, there's an Ethernet. So even being encased in all of this concrete, you can still have access to the outside world. So now we're going to the famous Yacht Bathroom. We're gonna pass an elevator on this side and we'll talk more about that, but check this out. From this custom mirror to this faucet handle, how cool is that? So what you'll notice here is that there is no trim in this specific type of arch with this naughty elder door. It took the homeowner 2 years to get this right, from sourcing the parts to getting it to fit just perfectly like this. And so check this out. So there's one door, and then there's a second door. So you have real soundproofing from the master bedroom to the rest of the house. We already know what this is. It's not art. And before I talk about the outlets that are very specifically behind the headboard, I have to talk about something that is so cool, so unique. I've never heard anything like this in my life. This window up here is perfectly aligned with the moon phases so that when there's a full moon, it comes perfectly through here and the owners can see it from where they are in bed. So the outlets were perfectly measured to be behind the headboard, so you don't have any charging cables, you don't see the USB ports or any of those things. Now let's go right into the bathroom. You'll see here the raised vanity with the under lighting, and then check out this shower. Okay, so this shower bath combo is unlike anything I've seen. Obviously, this is spectacular, it's beautiful. You've got the opposing shower heads here, but something that the owner thought of also was having ambient lighting. So now the lights are bright and then they can dim. So if it's at nighttime or for whatever reason, you just want to have a little bit less lighting, that exists. Okay, so you've seen walk-in closets. But have you ever seen walk up? Okay, so everybody jokes about, oh, the closet, this is his part, this is hers. And yes, this is his, but you've never seen a hers like this. Follow me. Are we in a department store? I don't know. I kind of feel like it. I mean, look at this. This is incredible. Skateboard here. You've got all of the hats, shoes. Wow. All right, so let's check out this backyard. Now look at this entire kitchen you have here. You have these screens that roll down. You have the skylights, you have heat lamps. I mean, they truly thought of it all. We already know that, right? That's no surprise with this home. This is insane. So the pool is a nod to New England with its rectangular shape and the lawn level layout. But let's go down here because there's a whole lot more that you absolutely have to see. Have you ever seen apple espalier trees? Because I know before I came here today, I didn't even know what that was. So you know how like bonsai trees, how they can be shaped in certain ways? Well, that's what the homeowners are doing with apple trees. So the homeowner knew that she was going to be doing this, and as all of this was built, she left room for these. These apple trees are 6 and 7 years old, and look at how they're shaped. I've never seen anything like that. We have apples here, and here. Earlier, I was showing you different things that the homeowners bring from different vacations they go on. These are Moorish head pots that they got in Sorrento, Italy. Now, if you want to know the history, it's super cool. It has to do with Sicily and the various countries that tried to take over it. But let's just leave it at, these are awesome. I've never seen anything like it, and I'd highly recommend you actually look that up. So this pool has what's called a tanning ledge. You'll notice that this is very shallow for those hot days where you don't necessarily want to go swimming, but you just want to hang out with some friends, cool off and enjoy a drink. And then here you have the steps going down to a standard depth. Okay, so we've seen cool wet bars, but have you ever seen one with nugget ice? Because I know that I haven't. Okay, so now we've seen the first floor. We're gonna go upstairs. Here you're gonna notice a glass enclosed wine cellar. Now the air intake, custom iron. Now with these types of windows and this prominent corner of this neighborhood, do you think she's gonna have garland lighting for Christmas? Of course, but you know what you're not gonna see is the cables for it, because there's an outlet right there. In addition to that, she thought of everything. Uplighting, of course. Two things that I notice in this house, in addition to attention to detail, is not only being aesthetically pleasing, but also being functional. So you'll notice this shelf right here. This is a 12-inch shelf where you can put various things, but here are 24-inch drawers. And now we're in this spacious and inviting guest suite, but what's really cool is how I can just disappear into this Narnia-style closet. Ready for this? What? You've got multiple bunk beds here. I mean, this is the ultimate place to have a sleepover. Up these stairs is a movie theater. A movie theater. Built-in speakers, the acoustics in here, I mean, are just amazing. But check this out. How cool is this whole thing? We came through a Narnia closet and now we're in this large space. Okay, so we're back downstairs from the movie theater. Let's continue through here. Back this way, that was a spiral staircase that we came up. Have an art studio that's gonna be here. And now check this out. This is an entirely separate suite. This elevator, we saw this downstairs. It actually goes all the way down to the garage. So someone can just pull in, take their groceries, and come right up here. Now check this out. Now Nashville is known for sitting on the porch, right? Balconies, enjoying nice nights. Well, this time of the year, we have cicadas, a lot of cicadas. But check this out, this tie into Nantucket style over here. This is absolutely incredible. Okay, so now we're going into the kitchen It's all about functionality and conserving space. Check out this little 2-burner range. How cool is that? Okay, so as we're about to leave this private suite of this house, I want to point out that there is an elevator. And as nice as an elevator is, it's really important to talk about an important trend that we're seeing. More and more people are having their elderly parents move in, and what doesn't exist is a 0-step access to something quite like this. Now, whether people have disabilities or they're just getting in later stages of life, to have this type of 0-step access literally from the garage, she can come all the way up to her own suite but still feel included with the rest of the house. This elevator is truly something special, and the functionality of it just speaks volumes. Okay, now she is going to take us somewhere special. Come on. Apparently this is one of her favorite spots in the house. Check this out. This is so cool. Come on, you're going to show me where it is? Look, it's a dog bath. Come here and show us your dog bath. This dog bath, look at that. Yeah. You know, hey, you know what? Hey, bang, bang. Hey, nice.